So I've got this Photoshop file. This is an interactive widget I'm going to create for a website. And I've spent all this time inside of Photoshop creating all of my artboards, all of my layers. And I want you to imagine that if I were to click on like the Americas button, we're going to zoom into the map, and then these dots are going to come in. And you know what? It's really hard to sort of imagine what that interactive experience would be like. So instead, I'm going to take that Photoshop file and open it in Adobe XD. So if you've never used XD, you can think of it kind of like a plugin for Photoshop and Illustrator. When I open something in XD, XD supports both of those file formats with all the layers, all the artboards. And what I want to do is I just want to create that interactive experience. So what I'm going to do is, here I am on my first artboard. I'm going to come in here and click on the Americas button. So I have this selected down here. In the upper left corner, I'm going to switch to the prototype workspace. So I'm going to click on prototype, and now the Americas button has this little arrow attached to it. I'm going to click and just drag this over to the Americas artboard. When I let go, I'll get this little dialog box here asking me what happens if the user were to click on this. So we are creating an interactive animated prototype. So if we tap on that, we are going to auto animate, which works exactly like Magic Move in Keynote. Anything in Photoshop I put on 2 different artboards and change the properties, it will animate from one to the other automatically. And for the duration, I'm going to set this to 1.6 seconds.
That is very specific.
Maybe 1.7. Then, when we're on the Americas artboard, I'm going to come in here, click on this button for the back button, and just link back to the first artboard. XD will remember everything that I put into place. So to try this out, I'm going to click play. I can preview this. So I come down here and click on Americas. This animates over. Yeah, that's OK. You can move. And then if I come over here and click the back button, this will bring me back to the original state. No coding, no anything. I can just click the buttons and move this across. Then, if you want to get even fancier.
But wait, there's more.
Why don't we talk to our Photoshop file? So I'm going to come in here and play this one. So let's listen.
Which region would you like to explore?
I'll hit the space bar. Show me Africa.
Here's some regions we get our coffee from in Africa.
Oh my goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome, Chris. And I hope you and Cheryl win the 3 minutes next.
Wow.
So that's it.
Well done, sir. Well done. 15 seconds to spare, too.